Salahis are being accused of attending another party they were not invited to. The couple was escorted from the Congressional Black Caucus annual fundraising dinner in September. Matt Lauer, though, asked them about that this morning.
Yes, we were invited. This is the first time I've ever heard another false accusation against my wife and I, saying that we weren't invited there. We were invited there by the Gardner Law Group. We were a guest of theirs, proud guest of theirs. And no, were we escorted out? Of course not. That's, another...
And we are joined by Lance Jones from the Congressional Black Caucus with more on what happened that night. Why don't you set the stage for us? They were there. You saw them there.
Absolutely. It's our largest fundraiser of the year. It helps out our scholarships, fundraising, all that stuff. And that particular evening, prior to the event itself, there was a chairman's dinner, which basically takes place right before the dinner itself. And leading up to the actual the event, the annual legislative conference, we were in contact with Bravo, who actually was requesting a table for free because they had some members of the Housewives, the upcoming season, I suppose, that wanted to be a part of the conference. Our policy is not to give away anything for free. We have to pay for our scholarships, our internships, fellowships, and whatnot. So they told us a couple days beforehand that they had secured 2 tickets to the chairman's VIP reception, which was directly, before the actual dinner. So my understanding is that they attended that reception. I'm not quite sure if they had the tickets, but we were told that they did by Bravo. But right when Secret Service began ushering in everyone, apparently they were turned away because they did not have their tickets on them. At that time, they apparently made their way through the kitchen area and into the actual dining hall itself.
Did they sit down for dinner?
They sat down, and unfortunately, I guess they sat at the wrong table, because what happens is we have tables of 10 people each, and they're generally purchased by sponsors, whatnot. And so that particular table, our corporate sponsors came in and obviously noticed that these 2 people were sitting at their table, which obviously didn't belong. And at that point, I was kind of taken by the arm by one of our sponsors, and they let me know that there was somebody at the table that didn't belong.
And it became your responsibility to go and usher them out.
Absolutely.
So how did you do it? What did you say to them?
Well, I didn't want to cause a scene, but at the same time, I went and kind of grabbed a couple of our security personnel, and at that time we walked back and kind of asked them once again if they had their tickets and whether they're sitting at the wrong table. And I triple-checked my list, and when their name didn't come up, that's when I asked security to escort them out.
Now, was the president at that event?
The president was, however, he was not at the actual chairman's reception that they were in attendance at. He was in a secure location elsewhere.
Well, did they use an excuse that they knew the president, that they were there as his guest, or what did they say?
I'm hearing for the first time yesterday that they said that they were guests of the Gardner Law Firm, and we double-checked, triple-checked that as well, and we have no paperwork, no receipts, anything that have them as buying a table, purchasing tickets, or anything.
So they didn't resist, though, when you escorted them out?
No, they did not.
They just got up and walked out. It was like something they had been used to.
Apparently, as it turns out, that's right.
Well, we are so glad you came in.
No problem.
Tell us about that. A lot of people very interested in the Salahis these days, and we will can't wait to hear how that investigation comes out.
Absolutely.
Thanks again
for
coming in.